So, no, I wouldn't say I have a passion for HR.
Welcome back to Human Resources for the People. It's a human
Today we're
capital
going to be
revolution.
answering Ask HR questions because I'm banned. This is a long-running series. I think it goes back to the beginning of this channel where I review HR questions from the Ask HR subreddit and give my point of view because I've been banned from the subreddit. This happens pretty frequently. I think they're a little bit touchy on that subreddit, frankly. So we're going to talk about it. The first one up is new employee supervisors slow in addressing work issues. Work in a healthcare facility and they have certain work issues that need to be resolved. And the supervisor's pretty slow when they come to him. The supervisor frequently forgets the reported issues. And so the new employee is faced with a dilemma. Should I keep nagging or hope for a response or move on to the higher person in the order, report the issue and get it resolved quicker? So they don't want to, make people mad, but they want to have these things resolved. And this suggests to me that the supervisor doesn't care about the issue. And frankly, it's one of those things where the supervisor has also been there a longer period of time than you have, presumably. And as a result, might have deeper insight into the issue than you know. I wouldn't, unless it is absolutely a question of whether or not you'll, like something that might get you fired if you're not being able to resolve certain things because of these issues. You leave them alone because the supervisors recognize that you have these concerns. They've recognized what exists, and they don't find it to be a big problem. Now, if this continues and you are more understanding of the work environment and you have a better, fuller understanding, and it's still a serious issue, then yeah, talk to your supervisor again. But really question whether or not you actually need to bring this to their boss, because in general, that's a pretty bad idea. Next one up is a person from New York that's confused about layoffs. Boss has given them the heads up that the layoffs will be happening soon and that he should look for other employment. It says that some people will be moved to other departments instead of laid off. The question is, can I ask if there's other positions available in the company? If they say yes, but I choose not to accept any of those positions, will I lose my ability to claim unemployment or severance? Well, okay, so first off, I mean, I guess it depends on the size of the company, but start applying for those positions elsewhere in the company now. Most companies, even the smallest of companies, have a internal job board. Go apply for them. But ultimately, because they're looking for other employment and that there is some people that will be moved to other departments, it's unlikely that you will fill one of those positions. But if you choose not to accept any of those positions, yeah, you could lose the ability to claim unemployment. If they're giving you the opportunity to continue to work, depending on the pay, right? So if it's a huge decrease in pay, there's a likelihood that New York would still give you unemployment when something like that happened. But ultimately, yeah, you could lose your ability to claim unemployment and probably certainly severance. Well, yeah, almost certainly severance. The unemployment, is totally state dependent and is something that the company absolutely has no control over. So who knows? But it would make it more difficult. The next one's quite curious. It's out of Texas. It says, should I look for a new job or hire an attorney? Work for a very small company, 4 people. And so this person sleeps at their desk, which isn't important or relevant. And they all know each other. So she targeted him with rude jokes. That's a problem, potentially, depending on what kind of rude jokes. That is something that is concerning. And they spend hours trying to find mistakes they've made, then sabotaged them, and then was almost fired until someone spoke up, and then she sent a nasty email to client and signed their name to it. Client continued, and they questioned him. And the question is, do I get an employment attorney or should I look for another job? Well, none of this is illegal. Not sure what they would want to sue for. I mean, if anything, you're suing this other employee, I suppose, but it wouldn't be related to, it wouldn't be an employment issue. It would be a personal issue that you could try to pursue in like civic court or something like that. I'm not sure. Yes, you should look for another job, and that would be your focus there because clearly the owner doesn't care and isn't interested in resolving this problem that you see. And that's ultimately it. I mean, so few things in the workplace actually require an employment attorney, and this is certainly not one of them. Not in the United States, not with the current labor laws that we have. Let me know what you think about the current labor law specifically surrounding something like this in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.